cameras. Are you people there?
Deepika, Anita, Sonali Morse. Deepika, can you come on camera, guys? Can we see your beautiful faces?
Yeah. let's come onto the internet online. Let your cameras. We can see each other, interact, and make the most out of this mastermind. Okay, I think they are not on the cameras or they're not back of it. So Nita is here. Hello, Nita. Good evening. How is it going with you?
You're on mute. Mute.
Yeah, I'm on a trampoline right now.
Pardon?
I'm on a trampoline.
What do you mean by that?
With my states. Means on Friday, my computer laptop crashed.
Okay.
So since then, I'm not able to work and do nothing. So my states are going up and down, like I'm bringing it up and suddenly I recall something and then I go down and then again I'm going up. So I'm on a trampoline with my states.
So you on the journey of becoming a coach, what you can do about it?
That's what I'm telling. I am still in a trampoline, up and down, up and down. I bring myself up, then again I go down, then
So,
again I come up.
what is getting impacted? What do you realize that okay, up and down is okay, and what is getting impacted here?
I'm getting more stressed by trying to keep my state up. It's rather it is easy rather to shout at someone and just but to keep myself from not taking out my frustration on anyone else and keeping my
First of all, see, it's not about maintaining the good state. Even sometimes, even I go to the below average state. It's okay. I'm not saying that always we can be in good state. Always, it's not possible. But at least we should know that what made us to go to that state and why it is getting fluctuated. What is the reason behind it? So that is what, just keep bringing in awareness. That is what our responsibility.
Yeah, that's what awareness. Whenever I get the awareness, oh, I'm going down. So I try to bring myself up.
But what makes you, for example, what makes you go down? What is making you go down again?
Nita, what is the root cause of it?
Yeah.
The laptop.
Good evening, Irna.
It suddenly
Good
crashed.
evening.
So until it gets back, I get it back and I'm ready to work. Now I can start work on it. That is creating a. So
okay, what is an alternate to that?
Alternate. Right now there is nothing. I have to start my laptop anyhow. I have to work.
So
You can't be dependent upon one thing, Nita. Life
Sonali.
always throws
Good
lemons
evening.
at you. What you want to do with those lemons is your job.
Yeah. No, right now I joined this from my mom's phone because my daughter is having a class, so she's
you find out
joined from.
First of all,
Yeah.
Nita, that is, you need to appreciate that still you find out a way to come on this call.
Yeah, I'm finding out a way. My daughter is on my phone. She's working on my phone. She has a class now. And I have this, so I used my mom's phone.
So you got an alternate, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
for
find
this,
an alternate.
Yeah.
Don't go down the ladder for one simple thing, that is a laptop.
No, I'm not going down. I have searched everything since morning. I'm searching which laptop to buy and what all to do and how to get this.
Good.
I just came back about around 15 minutes back only. I'd gone to give my laptop for repair.
Then you're perfect. You're going on the right track. Trampoline kyun bol rahe ho? I thought you were on a trampoline actually playing on
I
it.
feel we should appreciate all of us should appreciate Nita for coming onto this call the first moment.
Thank you.
The commitment to took for her, even though the laptop and all the other things got on troll, she's committed to be on this call. That's the most important one.
You know, I get a booster dose by attending these marks.
Wow. That's
it
wonderful.
Helps me to keep that
Yeah.
So that is
Actually,
Pradnya,
what happens,
Sonali,
Neeta, what happens
Pradnya.
when you meet others, you
Yeah.
find that the others have also got bigger problems than what you have got.
Right.
So you will say, okay, yeah, even he's fighting with his own problem. So let me fight with mine.
Yeah.
Right? That is how it works.
No, more than that, there is nothing right and wrong. Judgment is not there. So
इसमें जजमेंट कहाँ से बात आई? कोई जजमेंट ही नहीं है.
when you are at home and this situation, something like this happens, and when my own concentration on that only, so that right and wrong comes.
पता ही नहीं था जब ऐसा मौका मिलता है ना.
Yeah.
कुछ और करने का ढूंढ लो.
I'm doing
बिकॉज
it.
कुछ और करने को हमें टाइम नहीं मिलता है.
In fact, I would say here, this is one of the beautiful moments, I would say, because if not this, you wouldn't have been prepared to use the other's mobile. Now that this is a mastermind, you are doing this. What if you yourself are taking the masterminds, or you're coaching the people in the session? Then this is the workout exercises so that you are prepared for all those kind of situations which are going to come in the future.
Yes.
So I think we had gone through that chapter, right? What are the challenges that you can have?
The outcome,
right.
Outcome sort of the first
Outcomes
so
actually,
outcomes के बाद में आपका ये आता है ना कि what are the challenges
right.
that can come for us. So ये वाला part तो हम भूल ही जाते हैं अक्सर कि छोटी छोटी बातें हैं ना, we don't want to think about it, but these are the ones actually which shake us up.
Nita, I want to ask you, Nita, I want to ask you your good state and very good state. Do you remember that? How many of you remember your good state and very good states?
मैं पता है क्या नीचे जाती नहीं हूँ तो मुझे बाकी याद करने की जरूरत ही नहीं.
Wow.
I remember only one thing, that average state means I do nothing, my mind doesn't work, I don't want to do anything, I am the laziest person, so I keep myself up powered. I don't want to go into that.
Nita, I want you to stand up and do your very good state.
I don't have any resources right now. If you have open, I will read it.
Just
no, we don't want you to read anything. You tell us. No, Vinay, don't show it.
No, she's not.
No, I don't remember. I just don't know what.
Okay, stand
I
up.
Just
stand up.
Have,
Stand up.
Yeah.
Read this loudly with full of.
Like what is she? What is she? Which?
I am a challenger.
Which,
I am a challenger.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I am both powerful and merciful. I have surrendered my will to a higher will.
Word.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see. I have the heroic courage to sacrifice my safety and security. I'm sorry. I will take a break.
No problem. No problem.
I will take
your
a break.
time.
5
Take it.
minutes.
No problem.
Okay, no problem. No problem. It's okay. So who's next? Who remembers the good state and very good state? Samir, I want you to come out of the camera. Deepika, Sonali, Pradnya. We are here so that we can have an interactive session. This is not a webinar wherein we teach something. No, this is nothing like
We
that.
would like to know where you're reaching your IY journey. So at least you can come up and share that what are you learning. So we can learn. We also can learn from you, and you can also have a good sharing from us. So we
Hello,
would
Samir.
like to, yeah, Samir. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, great here. Introduce yourself to the group. You're coming for the first time, right?
Hi. Good evening. I am Samir. The
Hi,
first time
thank you.
I'm in this group in the first time today. So
Where are you
my
from?
name is Syed Samir.
You're muted.
On your mute.
Samir, you got muted.
Hello.
Yeah, now you're audible.
The number of phone calls are coming here.
Okay. Yeah, introduce yourself and 2 lines. Where are you from? Which stage of your journey you are from? Any breakthroughs, moments in the past week in the journey?
I have to remember everything because from morning to evening I am just coming to my office. I'm doing some work. My servicing part work is there. computers.
No, I'm
laptops,
asking you
internet
about to
knowledge.
introduce yourself.
Okay.
So
See,
Samir, just let us know where are you from, what do you do, and
I'm from Hyderabad. I'm from Hyderabad, the same place where the Vinay is.
okay, excellent.
He is in Gachibowli. I'm in Secunderabad, like maybe the distance of 15 or 20 kilometers like that.
And what do you do?
In the same city.
What do you do?
I'm I'm having a small shop of computer servicing, like sales and services there.
Okay.
I repairs all the laptops.
I didn't know. I would have come to you. I'm also in Hyderabad.
Really? Where? Which place?
Yeah. I am in Barkatpura actually.
Okay.
And I had gone
So
to
Barkatpura is very near to my place. Maybe 4 or 5 kilometers like that.
Let's connect tomorrow physically if you're all available.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah.
So Samir, which
See.
part of your IY journey you are in? So how is your journey happening?
My journey is very low and slow. Like I'm not able to find out like how to complete my work. And Mr. Vinay is giving very good work and all everything, but I'm not able to complete that. I'm not understanding where to start.
What's your personality, Samir?
Very good state, average and below average. Everything is there in front of me. So it's a very fantastic. All the things has been given, and I have to go through it. And I'm not also completing my homework also. It's
First
a
of all,
very bad
Samir,
part. Like
I would like to
Vinay,
ask
should
you.
the principal come in?
Yes.
Samir, what's your personality?
I'm a reformer.
Okay.
Actually, he's looking more of a perfectionism in everything he's doing. He's like he wanted to do everything in a right way, in a systemized way.
See, one
In
thing
that
is
process, he's not
I'm
finishing it.
very shy person, and I feel like if someone says something to me, I always feel like I have not done the right work. So I'm in that way. Like कोई भी अगर कुछ बोल दिया तो I feel very sensitive. I'm very sensitive person. That's the reason.
Does anybody feel this person is a silent or a shy person?
No.
You're talking in front of so many people. How you can be shy? First of all. So it's all in your brain. You are saying whatever you're saying, you believe it. And according to all of us, right now you're speaking on the platform where you're interacting. So many people are listening to you. How you can define your shyness? Like a shy person cannot talk. You are talking in front of so many people. So how you define your shyness? How you are a shy person? First of all, right?
This thing I just want to remove from my from my interior what you tell from inside. I want to remove and throw it out. That's the reason like
It's
I'm coming out
encode.
and speaking.
Yeah, maybe.
He's working on the encodes aspect. He did not he finished the encodes. He has to write the story. Hi Atreya, welcome to the Incredible You Mastermind.
Hi Atreya, hi Deepika.
Introduce yourself to the group.
Okay. Are you getting any background noise? Is it fine?
No. You are clear.
Okay. So hi everyone. I'm Atreya. I'm from Hyderabad.
Areva.
I'm an IT
Power from Hyderabad.
work in software industry from past 7 years. This is my intro in short.
So on which week are you and part of the IY journey? I mean, yeah, in your CTF, you finished, right?
Yeah. I've recently finished. So
that's good.
So how was your journey? What you discover in this 5 weeks, or what you learn, or what you see the change in yourself? Can you share what you feel?
my perspective joining this thing is different, not to develop that sort of stuff. So I was quite interested in psychology from childhood itself. There is a set of strategies that I followed from my childhood. So I just want to be sure that I'm worth of giving that coaching thing to people. So that's why I've joined here, to test myself. So whatever the program that we have here, it's the same thing that I've been following from the past 25 years from my childhood without knowing it, but in a different way. I use a different set of things for that. So everything is manual. Like I used to write in diaries. That's how I used to do. So it is to clarify myself that I'm worth of doing that. And interestingly, I generally don't interact with people much. So that's the first thing that I've discovered. I know that part, but now I'm interacting more with people because of this thing. Like I get to know different people's mindset, right?
Exactly.
If we
Awesome.
stay alone, we think that whatever we think is right. When we talk to other people, that's when we come to know other people's perspective, their ideas, their ideologies. Like we will come to know that there are different set of people whom we should appreciate for their own way of thinking, all that stuff. So this is what I have discovered most of in this journey.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Wonderful.
That's your point.
Let's appreciate his work in that aspect and taking that initiative. Thank you so much, Atreya, for joining us and sharing your journey.
Yeah, Deepika, we
Deepika.
have Deepika. Deepika, can you just unmute yourself and introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, myself Dr. Deepika Rao. I'm a homeopath. I
Oh.
have just started. This is first time I have joined your this master class. Hello, am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
whatever.
yes.
Sonali Kothari is my coach, and we have just finished 1 week in this course,
Okay.
and we have done personality and all.
So how was your first week, by the way? How was your first week?
Yes, it is great. Actually, she is very supportive, and there are many. Actually, I'm also a reformer. I have many questions, so I used to irritate her, but she used to tell me it's very patiently.
Okay.
Yes, I have actually. I'm not. I'm also a shy person and not getting social very easily. And the starting is the problem actually for me. I
Okay.
used to take actions very slowly, maybe. So because of that, speed is very less.
This is a
I
new
take
thing for me today, knowing that reformers are shy, because I never thought that reformers are shy first.
actually it takes time to मतलब maybe ऐसा हो सकता है कि whether I'm perfect or not, or I don't know what is the reason, but yes, it takes time.
Okay, got it.
Atreya, you want to share something? You were raising the hand.
No, you're saying reformers, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm also one.
So we have today
That kind of guy. Yeah, same
lots
thing.
of reformers in the room.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your journey, Deepika.
Okay.
Sonali, Borsre, Pradnya, Sat, can you open your cameras and so that we can talk to each other? Hello, Pradnya. Good evening.
Unmute yourself.
Good evening.
Yeah, introduce yourself in 2 lines.
Myself, Dr. Pradnya. I am a BMS graduate, and even I have joined with Deepika with Sonali for Incredible You.
Okay,
So,
And personality-wise, I'm an individualist.
wow.
excellent.
So you finished the first week.
Yes.
How was your first week's journey?
Actually, many things we came to know across the personality test also, and how to stay in good state, and how we can take better decisions with our baselines and all. Many things we got to learn with this.
What are your baselines?
Not yet finished with it actually.
Okay.
But first thing is like I'm in life, I'm very ambitious, and I take decisions very quickly because I want to grow that level. And I always try to better myself. Like what I was yesterday, I'll always think that how my tomorrow can be more better. So I just keep on learning. I'm always in a learning phase. So that's my personality.
That's wonderful. Let's share a big round of applause for her. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. Sonali Borse, are you there on the screen? Okay, maybe she's not just behind the screen. Yeah. So how many of you remembers your best states and very best good states and very good states? Raise your hands. So what is the purpose of this activity for us to memorize that? Who can tell the answer? What is the purpose of, yeah.
Raise your hand, guys.
Raise your hands and you can share it.
Yeah, please raise why we do this activity, why we tell you to memorize your best state. Who would like to share yours?
Yeah, Pradyan.
Basically, I think that we memorize the state because in our bad condition or in our down state, we should remember that we are that. Means if I am a unique person or I am a confident person, so in my lower emotional state also, if I remember that, so I can just come back quickly to my good state. And I will not remain in that bad situation, and I will be able to take good decisions that time. So it is always better to be in a good state or very good state. And if we keep on remembering that what is our very good state or good state, so we can come out of any situation quickly.
Okay,
That's
that's
what
excellent sharing, by the way.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful sharing.
Do you remember your best state?
my best state is uniqueness or out of the box personality.
So can you just brief in detail that what you do in a very good state when you are in a very good state?
When I'm in a very good state, I am like very active, and I keep on thinking that what things I can do to improve myself, and I always see like I have set my goals in my life, so I just stick to the goals. I have that focus, and I always be on that track only. So if I'm in a good state or very good state, I can be in that phase only. So that yes, this is
I
my
want you to read this one louder.
yes. I'm the deep sea driver of the site. I should read the bold one, na?
Yeah, go on.
Yes. I'm the deep sea diver of the site, the unconscious and the inner world. I desire to understand others and myself on a deep, authentic soul level. I am sensitive to my own and other people's pain and suffering.
Okay, so what it says about you?
Yes, I am actually emotionally very connected with myself also and with people also. I'll be on a very stable state sometime to just come out with some good things. Like I don't like to just remain in that downfall always. I'll just keep on searching for some solution, or I'll always keep on seeing that what can be done for this so that I can come out of it.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
That is the purpose of memorizing your best state. Why we memorize? Because until we don't know what we do in the best state, how we will recognize in which state we are, even when we are happy. So there are difference between the feelings and the states. Have you ever, do you know what is the difference between state and the moods? Anyone can answer? What is the difference between state and what is the mood?
I think states are same in that level, and moods are like there are always swings. Like we swing like a pendulum in our moods.
Okay, for example, how you can
States are
define?
like in a good state or very good state, I'll be same like that only. I'll not move from it, or even if I move, I'll come back to it. But mood swings are like किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया या कुछ गलत हो गया तो फिर वो मूड ऑफ हो जाता है या वो सब चेंज हो जाता है मूड, तो वो चेंजेस इमीडिएटली आ जाते हैं.
Okay, that's good sharing. Anyone else want to add on here something? What is between?
I want to say that mood and state. Mood will be go on changing every time. Like it won't be fixed at one place. Hello.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah.
And the state will be it won't be flexible. It will be inflexible. Like it will be rigidly at one place. So whenever our moods are changing, we have to go to our state and we have to remember, like we have to be if it is in a bad mood also, we have to come to the good state by remembering our states. That's the reason we have to always memorize our state.
Yeah. Okay, that's good sharing. Anyone else want to add?
Our actions match our thoughts.
Okay. Actually,
Then
match our thought means, can you elaborate more, or how you can able to define that?
Yeah.
What you can
Geeta,
say
can
about
you elaborate more on that aspect?
yeah, like if I visit I go to a party, so I'm very happy. I'm meeting people, and when I come back, again I get to that sad mood, or I'm not feeling good. So that is the mood when I'm interacting with everybody and I'm smiling and everything at a party. That is the mood. But when I'm actually in a good mood and I'm not in a good state, I'm at my best. What I say, I do.
For example, let me give you example. For example, whenever someone asks you, how are you? We mostly what reply, fine, right? We reply, I'm fine. But from example, what are you feeling inside? Are you really fine? You are saying outside, I'm fine. But inside, what is that? You say that I'm not, life is not good, or I'm not happy. Inside, there is a state that which is says you are not happy, but outside you are showing that you are fine. You're trying to be happy. That is what is happen. For example, I can give you, there's some scenario, just exam that I have an enemy who I'm telling that I'm going to kill you. I'm telling him, but in my state, in my inside, I know that I cannot kill anyone. So that is my state. I cannot kill anyone, but I'm telling that I'm going to kill you. I'm very angry. So my mood is like very angry, but inside of my brain, the state says you cannot kill anyone. So even I go in front of it, I cannot kill that person. I can become angry. I can say anything. But my state is something like says that you cannot kill anyone. So my states, I know that what state, what personality is I am. So for example, if I'm in a good state, still I can be angry person, but I know that that is my mood. My actions are going to be different. What I say. So you need to rectify what you say inside and what are you saying outside is the same thing you are doing it. So for example, if I say that I'm going for a weight loss, so I say outside that, okay, I'm going to be starting workout from tomorrow. And inside of your main, your state is down. You're not happy. What you start going to doing for activity, whatever activity you're going to do it. And next day you go to the McDonald's and you see burger and everything, you start eating it. So that's not a good state. Means you are taking decision from outside, but your state is not good. So that is the difference between state and mood. When your state is high, whether you are angry, anything, you know that you're going to cover up everything because inside you are already satisfied with your state. Your state is very high. So no matter whatever outside happening, you are completely controlling from inside. So that is the difference between state and feelings, moods. Moods are getting changed, but state is something should be maintained. So that you need to realize what is state. What are you feeling inside? So whenever you say something inside, it should be same outside. Then only you can get result whatever you want in your life. So for example, when you see the wheel of life, how you rate yourself? Look at the wheel of life. Which area you feel that you are very high? Are you really authentic? The way same you're feeling inside. For example, when you see career, what is your state? Are you really happy? When you say, yeah, I'm happy, but inside you know that there is something wrong. You are not still satisfied with your career. So you're not in a good state. You are in good mood. Or you say, okay, it's giving me good feeling, but state is not good. So that is a difference. So whatever inside, you should feel same outside. Your action should be whatever inside, it says same outside. Then only you will be able to get result. So that's why memorizing your bad state is something not definitely move you into good state, but it gives you awareness of what is a good state, how you act in a good state. So until you don't memorize it, until you don't know it, how you will able to aware that what is your state. So it's also memorize all 5 states, but very important to memorize your very good state. Until you don't memorize, it's not going to help you. Are you getting me, guys? What I'm trying to say? So what is the important? Memorizing the task, memorizing the best state. What is the importance of it? Who would like to share now?
Raise your hands so that you can share it. Yeah, Atreya, unmute yourself. Yeah.
So what I understood from the entire conversation is, irrespective of what is happening outside the world, which is outside of your body, in other words, so that has to be controlled by your inside thoughts or mind, which we call as state. So keep maintaining the good state, irrespective of what is happening outside, you will be in good state. That's what I understood.
So in one single line, it is like your thoughts and your actions If they are in congruence, that's where you would be in your good state and very good state. If your thoughts and actions, if you're able to be aligning them both, then you would stay in good state and very good state. If they're not getting incongruence, that's where you slide down. So the states, as Sachin was sharing, in spite of all the external circumstances, controllables and uncontrollables, if you are able to manage your state, even the uncontrollables in the future can be controllable if you are managing your states. That's the importance of the states. Everything, the whole journey, whatever we are going through, is about states. Every step of this journey is about states. Any questions on that?
Vinay, I wanted to know, the states are given very big, no?
Yes, yes. I mean, see.
So I wanted to shorten it. How to remember? I'm reading it daily. I was reading it, in fact. Like, but now, how do I shorten it and make it a crisp one?
For example, Anita, do you remember your favorite song?
I remember my favorite song. Now I have to think.
So can you shorten that song? Something like the way you, okay, just 1 or 2 words sing, okay. Can you short that song? When there is should be sing, like, for example, what is your favorite song? Can you sing 1 line or 2 lines from that?
Yeah, this Raat Kali is one of my favorite songs.
Okay, so for example, I never heard this song.
Suppose
How
I
you be able to tell me what is the song about? How
Raat-
you able to define your song to me in short? How you can tell me that what is this song, because I never heard this
Basically,
song.
we remember the song by the picture.
Okay.
बड़ी एक खाब में आई और गले का हार थी. That is, it's a the majority might have heard this.
Okay. So how many times
This
you
is
heard
Raat,
this?
it's a right.
So for example, how many times you heard this song that now you are?
Why is Nita laughing? Why is Vinay laughing? I don't know.
Who is laughing? Vinay is not laughing. I just want to focus on yourself right now. Don't focus on me. I
Thank you
want
very
you
much.
to,
That I want to
how many times you have sing this song, or how many times you have listened to this
see.
song?
There are some emotions attached to it. There are some certain things, certain feelings attached to it. Certain instances attached to it.
Exactly. That is what I'm trying to say. The best state is
But-
same like this.
But वो vocabulary, not the vocabulary is such now that heart doesn't go to that vocab. Which I've
Find your own vocabulary. Find out your own vocabulary. Who's telling you to follow that thing? For example, if you're trying to find out some words, is not, you are not able to find out the meaning of that word and what you can use it. First of all, I want you to sing your own best state. The Raat Kali, where the way you sing it, why you cannot sing your best state in your own
okay,
voice?
sing and remember.
Sing and remember, or
Can do
record in
anything.
your own voice.
But still, I need some help in that. Suppose reformer mein hai, that I'll sit with Vinay. Kuch
Anita.
important thing. If I now sit and
Anita, I can help you in that. I would love to help you for that. I can make that poem for you, and then you can sing that poem or memorize that poem and listen to it repeatedly. I will really make.
for example, if we can continue this and do it now, thoda bahut little bit, so everyone gets a flavor of it.
It will take some time. I will take 10 to 15 minutes. I will
Okay.
read your personality. आप मुझे वो you can give me the highlighted words which you want to really add.
She's a
like
reformer.
memorize, and then we can add it in that. I will help you.
Okay,
For that.
okay.
Yeah.
So
And-
when can that happen?
Yeah. Today
Not
evening
now.
also you can connect with me.
I'll share the number.
Yeah. Vinay is sharing
Okay,
the number.
okay.
Yeah. And also one more thing.
So you're a reformer, Sonali?
No,
Sonali, you're a
no,
reformer?
no. I'm an achiever.
Okay.
But looking to reformer daily life. Living with reformer and I am achiever. So this is a combination.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
So
we
one thing I know
really
about reformer is
require-
we look for perfection.
Actually, we
Huh?
really
Okay,
require
one thing-
reformers in life. The reformers are the best person because they can provide amazing direction.
Whenever I run for anything and not getting results, now I hold his hand and I always tell him, sometimes listen, stop here. Sometimes achiever needs reformer. Can you please help me? So I really take help जब भी मुझे ऐसा कुछ होता है. And he always say, my husband always say, what happened with you? I need your help. So please listen to me and help me. Everyone needs.
Wonderful. That's wonderful, sharing.
Yeah. And also, I want to add one thing, Sachin. As you were sharing the weight loss on example, and Pradnya got that amazing results, started to get results. And I really would like to ask her, ki, when you shared, na Sachin, ki, something like when our thoughts align with our actions and results started to, we can start to see the results. So I would really like to ask Pradnya, ki, what change or what shift happened when she started to do that, because she was doing and trying for trying from since long time.
Actually, I had twins in 2019, and I was always searching for some weight loss because I had put on more than 25 kgs. So, but I was not able to do it because of kids or the routine. But this time, I really stick on that I have to do this, and I kept a goal for myself. Like within 3 months, I have to decrease my weight to this thing. Means what is my ideal weight and how much I have to decrease in every month. And since Jan, I started my journey and I was really focused. And every day I had a picture of some person that I always, I took just a screenshot of her pic. And I daily see that pic and I just tell myself that I have to be fit like this person. So it keeps me motivating that I have to stick to my workouts, or I have to stick to my proper meals and diet. And that's the thing. And also, being a mom of 2 kids, I have to keep myself energetic and fit. So I just stick to my routine. I never do cheat meals like Mr. Sachin said ना कि मैकडे में गए तो खा लिया ये. तो ये चीजें मैं नहीं करती हूँ. मतलब घर पे भी मैं अगर कुछ बनाती हूँ तो आई डोंट लाइक, आई जस्ट आस्क माई सेल्फ कि अगर मैं ये खाऊंगी तो मुझे रिजल्ट आने वाला है क्या, और ये खाने के बाद एम आई गोइंग टू फील हैप्पी और आई विल रिग्रेट ऑफ इट. So if the answer is that I will not feel happy and I will regret, I just skip eating that thing. So that's the thing that keeps me on the track always. And last month, my journey was like I reduced with 2.5 kgs. Being a hypothyroid person, मतलब जिनके weight loss में बहुत problem आता है thyroid की वजह से. And even I reduced almost 3 to 4 inches from my waistline. And I was so happy for that. And this thing also kept me motivated in Feb also, that I have to continue with this because March end तक मुझे अच्छा खासा मेरा look लाना है. And yes, मैं भी वो journey में हूँ. And I'm very happy actually.
Look what happens here. Look happens when she realized about the health, her state was already high in health. That's why it's coming so natural outside. So when we trying to be sharing whatever we sharing, what we feel inside, it comes very natural outside. She is proud of her losing her 2.5 kg, even having a thyroid. Look at the possibility she created for herself. That is what state matters. When you are in a high state, of course, you can find out ways where you think that is not possible, but of course it happens when you have a very good state. So that is the power of state and staying in a very good state. The results are unbelievable. When you don't thought like consciously, we cannot think that it is possible. Somehow subconscious mind knows that it's always possible. But we need to maintain our state. So we need to be very authentic about it. If we are not feeling good, be honest to yourself. Yeah, I'm not feeling good. Whether I'm in average, it's to be honest to yourself instead of saying anyone else. When being honest to yourself, it's also a discovering yourself, that you are learning about yourself. So that is most important thing. That's great, Pradnya. It's a really amazing chat.
I will like to share something actually. In December, we had a talk. Means Sonali and our group had a talk, and Sonali just told me. Means I told Sonali that I am having 2 kids और मैं नहीं कर सक रही हूँ जो भी मुझे चाहिए वगैरह. तो फिर उन्होंने वो एक इम्पोर्टेंस क्रिएट किया कि दिन भर में आपका ऐसा कौन सा काम है कि आप किड्स है तो आप नहीं कर रहे हो, आप खाना नहीं खा रहे हो क्या, या आप कोई भी काम स्किप कर रहे हो क्या, नहीं. तो फिर आप आपका वेट लॉस का थॉट क्यों ये कर रहे हो, मतलब उसको क्यों बाईपास कर रहे हो. तो अगर आपका कुछ गोल है तो आप उसके ऊपर स्टिक रह सकते हो इवन ऑफ दिस रूटीन. तो उनमें से उन्होंने बताया कि कंसिस्टेंसी कैसे करना है या टाइम कैसे निकालना है. तो वो जब मैंने एक्चुअली वर्कआउट करना शुरू किया, बिकॉज मुझे ऐसे लगता था कि मैं 24 घंटे में से अपना टाइम निकाल ही नहीं पा रही, बिकॉज घर के काम, बच्चे वगैरह सब चीजों से. बट जैसे उन्होंने दिन का टाइम टेबल कैसे सेट कर सकते हैं और उसमें से खुद के लिए आधा घंटा कैसे निकाल सकते हैं वो उन्होंने बताया. तो फिर मैंने उनको बताया कि वो आधा घंटा भी मेरे लिए डिफिकल्ट है. तो शी सेड कि डू इट फॉर 15 मिनट्स देन. तो फिर स्टार्टिंग में मैंने वैसे किया, मॉर्निंग 15 मिनट्स, इवनिंग 15 मिनट्स. फिर बाद में मैंने वो वर्कआउट किया कि नो, आई कैन रिमूव हाफ एन आवर फॉर माई सेल्फ इन द मॉर्निंग इटसेल्फ. तो फिर मैंने हाफ एन आवर निकालना शुरू किया. एंड आफ्टर दैट जैन से ऐसे हुआ कि 7 to 8 1 hour आई डू माई वर्कआउट. तो वो था कि मतलब वहां से एक मोटिवेशन मिला कि कैसे खुद का टाइम निकाल सकते हैं एंड चीजें हो सकती है अगर हम उसके ऊपर वर्कआउट करना सीखे एक्चुअली. तो जैसे उन्होंने डायरेक्ट किया कि कैसे 24 घंटे, सबके पास 24 घंटे होते हैं, लेकिन उनको यूटिलाइज कैसे करना है या उनको कैसे हम अपने आउटपुट के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं. तो दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. टाइम नहीं है, टाइम नहीं है ये सब बोल सकते हैं, लेकिन 24 घंटे में से खुद के लिए टाइम कैसे निकालना है वो सीखो. एंड वो लिटरली वो सीखने जैसे था. एंड उसके बाद मुझे पता चला कि दिन के एटलीस्ट 2 से 3 घंटा मैं खुद के लिए आराम से निकाल सकती हूँ.
Wow, excellent, amazing breakthrough. Wow.
Yes, actually it was a very great achievement for myself also कि वो मेरा thought process ही change हो गया तब से.
Now see the indigenous in the best state. She is the best state.
एंड अभी आई एम वेरी हैप्पी एक्चुअली कि मैं अपने काम भी कर सकती हूँ, मतलब मेरे पर्सनल खुद के काम जो मैं करना चाहती हूँ. जैसे अभी सोनाली के साथ आई एम डूइंग बुक रीडिंग फॉर हाफ एन आवर, या बाकी भी चीजें हमारे खुद की होती है, तो वो खुद के डेवलपमेंट के लिए कुछ चीजें हैं, तो वो मैं अपना टाइम निकाल सक रही हूँ. तो एक्चुअली थैंक्स टू सोनाली कि उन्होंने अच्छे से गाइड किया और मैंने वो फॉलो किया है.
Great job, Sonali. Great
That's
job.
wonderful. That's
Amazing.
wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Now,
Congratulations
I'm
to both of you for being on this journey.
No, accepting all the compliments, but would like to add here, she is go-getter, and all the like Deepika is here and Sonali is here again. That Sonali Bose, they are go-getters. They have so many challenges. Deepika have the challenge to express herself. Pradnya has some another type of challenge. Sonali has the great challenge. Maybe वो इसका इतना बड़ा challenge है कि मैं चाहूंगी कि जब वो खुद flexible होगी शेयर करने के लिए तब उसी से सुनेंगे वो challenge. बट डिस्पाइट दैट उसके बावजूद सोनाली के लिए बहुत ही बड़ा चैलेंज था. तो उसने नेचुरोपैथी में अभी कुछ ग्रेट परसेंट लाए, 80 अबव कुछ लाए, डिस्पाइट ऑफ अ बिग चैलेंज व्हिच वी कैन नॉट इवन इमेजिन राइट नाउ. नो वन कैन इमेजिन दैट काइंड ऑफ चैलेंज शी हैड. एंड मैं सच में हैप्पी हूँ. मतलब तुम जितने, आप लोग जितने लकी समझते हो, मैं उससे ज्यादा खुद को फॉर्चुनेट समझती हूँ आप सबके साथ रहकर. That's the like real thing.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Why, Sonali, you cannot come on camera? Can you just come?
She cannot. Sonali, तो आप नहीं ऑन कर पा रही हो ना कैमरा. अगर कोई नहीं वहां पर तो आप बोल सकती हो ऐसे. अगर कोई है तो.
If you want to talk.
Are you there, Sonali? तो आप बोल सकती हो ऐसे भी.
You can just unmute. अगर unmute करके बोल सकते हो. If you want to speak, it's okay. If it's not, it's okay. You can take your time, not a problem. And Deepika, you want to share something? Unmute yourself, Deepika.
Hello.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, after joining this course, I used to procrastinate, बहुत ज्यादा postpone करती थी चीजें कि नहीं बहुत ऐसा करेंगे फिर करेंगे, तो फिर सोनाली ने वही बोला मुझे कि यू स्टार्ट विथ अ वेरी स्मॉल स्मॉल थिंग्स, जैसे कि व्हाट्सएप पे स्टेटस डालना है, मतलब तू क्या ट्रीट कर सकती है, तो ये मतलब पेशेंट्स तक कैसे पहुंचेगा. तो आई स्टार्टेड इट. आई रियली फील गुड व्हाइल एक्सप्रेसिंग माई सेल्फ कि मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ. और रिसेंटली जो मेरे 6 मंथ का टारगेट था एक्चुअली, वो एक पॉली क्लिनिक में मैं स्टार्ट कर लूंगी मेरा एक क्लिनिक, लेकिन मैंने वो स्टार्ट कर दिया है अभी रिसेंटली, मतलब जस्ट एक 2-3 दिन हो गए. तो मैंने वो मतलब अप्रोच करते टाइम ही मुझे क्या बोलेंगे या फिर होगा कि नहीं होगा, मतलब डिसीजन में थोड़ा इसमें था. तो वही एक्चुअली थोड़ा पुश किया सोनाली ने कि जो होगा उसके बारे में ना, वेदर यू आर टेकिंग एक्शंस फॉर इट और नॉट, बट करके छोड़ दो फिर रिजल्ट पे. तो आई रियली फील गुड कि कुछ थॉट से बैलेंस में भी आ रहा है.
Okay, excellent. So right now, which state you are in? आप कौन से स्टेट में हो?
I may be fluctuate actually in between good and average state. Many a times you fluctuate.
Okay. So for example, how you know that you are in good and average? कैसे पता चलता है आपको?
When I used to more active, taking decisions, making actions, then I'm in good state. But if I'm more in dreams or more about in thoughts only, or in lazy, postponing the things, then I'm in average state.
Okay. So have you miss, for example, have you memorized your best state? मतलब आपने memorize किया है क्या होता है best state में, फिर good state में क्या होता है? Or you are just telling because what you feel? आपको जो feel हो रहा है आप वो बोल रहे हो कि आप जब
हाँ,
good state
feel
में
हो
होते
रहा है
हो
वो
तो ज्यादा काम करते हो, average में होते तो नहीं करते हो. That is your own definition. आपका खुद का definition. State में ये है, ये लिखा हुआ है ऐसा. So that is what you are working everything outside you. आपने खुद का अपना डेफिनेशन बना दिया, खुद का परसेप्शन बना दिया कि जब मैं ज्यादा करती हूँ तो मैं गुड स्टेट में हूँ. ये नहीं है स्टेट. This is not your state. This is your own thinking. State is something which cannot move you. For example, जब माउंटेन होता है उसको कोई हिला नहीं सकता. So अगर आप अंदर से खुश हो, very good, no one can make you sad. That is impossible. If you are in very good state, no one can make you sad. But if you are trying to be happy, you are showing happy, of course everyone can move you. And yeah, then you will say, okay, I'm in a good state and average state. It cannot be possible. If you are in a good, then you can be in a good only. Cannot be in average. If आप average में हो, then you cannot be in a good. That is a possibility now. First of all, अगर आप कोई state rectify करते हो कौन से state में, तो whether it can be average or it can be good or very good. It cannot be average and good. क्योंकि ऐसा हो नहीं सकता. Average good नहीं होता. Good है तो good ही है. Right?
Okay.
So first of all, you need to learn your state. ये state क्या है और आप जो बोल रहे हो वो दोनों डिफरेंट, दोनों मैच नहीं कर रहा.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's great.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else want to share anything?
सचिन, हम लोग दूसरों को अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं क्या?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
तो सोनाली को अनम्यूट करना होगा अपने को.
Okay, she wants to speak.
I'm unmuting herself, but she has to unmute from her device.
अरे हम लोग नहीं कर सकते क्या?
Hey, we directly can't do it.
She has to give the access to her mic to talk about.
I'm just clicking on unmute. She need to unmute the tab. She cannot tab it. Or she's, I think she doesn't know aware of technology. That's a problem.
No. It's not like that. Maybe she will share next time. अगर वो unmute किसी से कर पाएगी तो ठीक. कोई घर पे नहीं है जो उसको unmute करके देगा.
Okay, okay, no problem, no problem.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Let's look at that next time.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Anybody wants to share anything?
So okay, so now let's recap what we discovered, what we done today in today's call. So who would like to share the feedback? What you learned today from the session? Who would like to go first? Everyone will get the chance. Okay, Sonali.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hi Sonali.
हाँ जी, सॉरी मैं नहीं कर पा रही थी कब से.
कोई बात नहीं, अभी बोल रही हूँ.
अच्छा. हाँ अच्छा. हेलो, माय नेम इज सोनाली बोरसे. मेरे को काफी टाइम हो गया कोचिंग करके, मतलब 1 ईयर तो भी हो गया होगा, बट 1 ईयर में काफी सारे चेंजेस मेरे लाइफ में आए बिकॉज ओनली सोनाली, क्योंकि काफी सारी चीजें थी जो अटकी हुई थी, मतलब पता था बट मैं चल नहीं पा रही थी।
1 year, sorry, exactly, Sona, 1 year या 1 month? What do you think?
1 ईयर हुआ।
1 year हो गया. Okay,
हाँ,
that's great.
अभी
So
हम
what?
अगेन कनेक्टेड है।
Okay, okay, excellent. Okay, yeah, go on, Sona.
तो अभी बहुत अच्छा है। स्टेट की बात करोगे तो मतलब बैड स्टेट में अभी जो था ना, मतलब 1 वीक या 1 मंथ में रहती थी, अभी वो कुछ घंटों में आ गया है।
Okay.
मतलब अच्छा लगता है हमेशा, ऐसा नहीं कि मैं हमेशा गुड स्टेट में रहती हूँ, बट मैं भी नहीं रहती हूँ, सो ओके।
Okay. So आपको अपने अंदर क्या चेंजेस दिख रहे हैं अभी तक? What do you, आपको क्या लगता है कि आपको क्या चेंज हुआ है आपके अंदर अभी तक?
बोले तो मैं एक मतलब मैं एक लेस विजन है मेरा, मेरे को ओनली 20-25% विजन होगा। ओके, देन था मेरा कि मेरे को भी कुछ करना था, कि वो तो अब मतलब कैसे भगवान ने दिया हुआ था, मेरा तो कुछ रोल नहीं था उसमें। सो मैं काफी साल रुकी हुई थी, पता बहुत था, मतलब काफी सारे माइंड पावर के वर्कशॉप वगैरह करती थी, द सीक्रेट फॉलो करती थी, बट एक्चुअली सब करके भी कुछ तो भी रुका हुआ था। देन आफ्टर कोचिंग की वो क्या रुका हुआ है, तो बहुत सारे भाई क्लियर हुए मेरे। सो देन अभी उसके बाद मैंने होली फायर मास्टरी किया। मैं एक योग टीचर हूँ, मैंने टीचर ट्रेनिंग कोर्स भी किया है। हाल ही में मैं YNTC मतलब नेचुरोपैथी थेरेपिस्ट का कोर्स कर रही हूँ, गवर्नमेंट सर्टिफाइड। तो अभी मेरा उसमें रिजल्ट आया, 84% मिले। सब स्टडी मैंने सुन के किया।
Congratulations, awesome.
और जैसे बहुत सारी जो चीजें थी ना कि मतलब फैमिली हो, जैसे किधर आना जाना हो, सो वो कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था मेरे में, तो अब मैं इतना नहीं माइंड करती हूँ। जैसे अब अगर मैं पहले वाली होती थी तो मैं ना अनम्यूट करती थी ना मैं आपको बताती थी कि मेरी प्रॉब्लम्स क्या है। सो अभी मैंने वो एक्सेप्ट कर लिया है कि ठीक है, हाँ है, क्योंकि वो मेरी जिंदगी में अभी रुकावटें नहीं लाती है। 19 होता है बट फिर भी मैं चल लेती हूँ, सो अच्छा लगता है।
Okay,
That's really
excellent.
amazing.
Wow.
That's really amazing. Let's give her a big round of applause to her.
का 1 ईयर हुआ है, फिर भी वो बीच बीच में फॉलोअप रखना, ऐसे नहीं है कि छोड़ दिया है कि तुमने ये नहीं किया वो नहीं किया। मतलब कुछ चीजें अभी रुकी हुई है, जैसे वीडियो वगैरह बनाना। इवन मैंने रेखी में होली फायर मास्टरी किया, उसके बाद मैंने खुद का अमाउंट मतलब पैसे कमाए, देन मैंने 2nd ईयर को एडमिशन लिया मेरा। तो वो भी एक बड़ा ड्रीम था कि मैं खुद के पैसे से मेरा एजुकेशन उठाऊं। तो इसके लिए भी प्रेरित उससे नहीं किया, क्योंकि मेरा काफी सालों से चल रहा था, बस चल ही रहा था, कहाँ रुक रहा था वो पता नहीं चल रहा था। बट अभी एक्शन प्लान होने के बाद वो चीजें मतलब शुरू हो गई है, धीरे धीरे है बट शुरू हो गई है।
Wow, excellent, excellent. So what's your personality, Sonali?
शायद से ये हेल्पिंग होगा, मतलब हेल्प करना अच्छा लगता है, तो उसी रिलेटेड होगा।
Helper. Okay, excellent. Helper, a fantastic person.
Wonderful.
When
That's wonderful. See, as she has shared her journey, most of the times what happens before this journey is I realized, thank you, Sonali, for sharing your journey. That's so powerful. Your story, whatever you shared, it was so powerful that it shook people inside out. For me, though, it did, because in spite of going through that kind of hurdles which you are going through right now, and if you are sharing this vulnerability, it takes a lot of courage. And if you are doing that, that itself becomes a power for you. Now, before that, you were having vulnerability, but you are being in that victim mode. Now, after going through this journey, I could see that you have changed the vulnerability to your power. And that's the story you made. That's so powerful. Thank you so much for coming onto this platform and sharing your
Keep
story.
going on. You are going to be doing amazing. You've done really great job and you are doing excellent. And you have amazing coach Sonali. So just take the help of her. Of course, you will do great. And next time we will surely want to see you on camera. Okay? Can you commit that, Sonali? Okay. That's great.
That's so powerful. Thank you so much. So, anything else? Anybody wants to share something?
I want to say something.
Yeah.
ये सब लोग के स्टोरी सुन के आई एम थिंकिंग दैट मेरे पास कोई स्टोरी नहीं है. आई एम वेरी सैड एंड अनहैप्पी कि इतने लोग जो है इतना इम्प्रूवमेंट हुआ, लेकिन मेरे पास कोई स्टोरी मिल रही नहीं, मेरा कोई प्रॉब्लम है ही नहीं. It's not like that I am not having problem, but I am not seeing the problem. शायद कुछ हो सकता है, कहीं हो सकता है, वो उसको किस तरह से ठीक करना है. आई एम नॉट गेटिंग इनटू इट.
रिफॉर्मर्स इतने स्ट्रांग होते हैं, उनको कोई प्रॉब्लम दिखती नहीं लाइफ में. वो दे आर कैपेबल ऑफ फेसिंग ऑल द प्रॉब्लम्स. दे आर वेरी स्ट्रांग. उनके सामने प्रॉब्लम भी हार जाती है.
So thank you very much for that.
Samir, don't search for problems. Right? Why do you have to
that's
search
what
for
I'm
problems?
not finding anything like.
Good for you.
समीर,
And that is exactly what I am. अब मेरे पास कोई problems नहीं होती. और ये देख लो, पहन के घूम रही हूँ. ठीक है? But problem नहीं है. And good for me. मुझे कुछ करना नहीं पड़ता अब. Positive side of it. ठीक है, दर्द थोड़ा सा हो रहा है, मगर पॉजिटिव साइड ये है कि मुझे अब किचन में एंट्री नहीं है. कितना अच्छा है ना?
अच्छा है.
देख लो, हर चीज के पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव्स होते हैं. अब हमने नेगेटिव्स क्यों ढूंढने जब आपके पास नहीं है ना? मजे करो ना.
That's the reason I am not seeing the that bad state, bad mood जो है ना, उसको मैं आज तक खोल के देखा ही नहीं. मैं I don't want to go there.
Exactly.
बैड मूड में जाना है, जब अपने को पॉजिटिव करना है, पॉजिटिव सोचना है.
समीर, अभी शुरू में ही विनय मेरे से कह रहे थे कि आपको याद है क्या? मैंने कहा मुझे इसके अलावा कुछ और याद नहीं है. Right. I am always in the best state. Why should I go to any other state at all?
Right. That's what.
So I love you for this. तो ये प्रॉब्लम नहीं है जिंदगी में. इसी को याद करके रखना, प्लीज.
I would still recommend you people, whatever personality you have, to go through all the states, so that it is not about memorizing and being in that state. Rather, you have the awareness of that state. What does that state means to be? For example, in the destructive state, what is destructive state? Average state. What is average state? Below average state. What is below average state? So that once not even if you are in the good state and very good state, if somebody reacts, somebody acts, then you can guess, oh, this is a person who is of this personality type, is in this state. You have to be working from good state and very good state in that moment. So that is the whole purpose of reading the states, not to be in that state, rather being aware of that states. And I want the reformers, I don't want to say anything, rather I want you people to go through the report so that it opens up a lot of things, because it happened with me. The more every time you read the report, you'll observe something new which comes up, and you'll realize something else. Every time you read it, you will be able to recollect some memory which happened, and you'll understand why that happened, what is the reason, what was the belief, what you thought, and what you should have done. So there are so many connecting dots in the report. So the more and more you go through it, the more and more evolved you feel out of that report.
Every time,
it's
whenever
a
you
journey.
read the report,
It's not something you go through this course, finish it, pack it up, roll it, put it in the almara. No, it's a journey. You go through it every single day, every single moment throughout your life.
First of all, don't take this as a program or you are learning, knowledge gaining. This is not something learning and after you pick up and book it to something that you got certified. And like we do in a school, our college certification, we put it. So this is not something, this is about life. So you need to keep reading again and again, following the structure. Again, something is not working out and you feel that this is not working, again, follow the system. System is something always gives you result. So even you know net system, again, when you do again one more time, again, you're going to learn something new. Because if you go on to one level and you again read the second, again, you're going to second level. There is never a limit, but the system is same. And every time when you learn something, you're learning from different perspective because your mind process has changed, your belief system has changed. So again, when you read it, again, you're reading from different perspective. And again, something new comes up. So I will follow the keep repeating the system again. Once you also understand, that's why we are keeping the mastermind, why we are keeping it. Because we want you to stick to the system. Even you complete the system, we still stick to the system. We are not doing anything new. We are just following the system every week. Why? Because we know that every time something new comes up. The system is powerful, but the experiences are different because life is unpredictable. Tomorrow, we don't know what challenges are going to come. When we are aware of the system, that what we can do about it. So when something big challenge comes in front of you, we know that we can face it. We have the power. We have the mastermind. We have the encode to e-code switching baseline, what impacts us. So we can aware it and we can face the challenge. So that is the power of the system you having it, holding in your hand now. Okay.
Just
Great.
look at this platform itself. There are almost 11 people here. Everybody has gone through the same system, but everybody's life journey is different. Everybody has got different stories. Nobody is similar. Even though everybody has gone through the same journey, everybody is going through the same journey, everybody has got different results, different perspectives. So it's a journey. It is not a course or a program to just go through it and finish it. It's a journey. You keep repeating it, the more evolved you would be and the more wiser you become. Thank you so much for being here and giving the time. Even though it is a Saturday evening, everybody is busy, and committing for this session means a lot for us and for every one of you in this session. And Sachin, please send the feedback form. I want everyone to fill in the feedback form so that we can improve upon this activity much more better. In that aspect, I want to ask the takeaways one-on-one. Nita, I want you to ask, what is the takeaway for today? One takeaway for today.
State.
Just the state. Oh,
Just
thank
the
you.
state.
Thank you so much for sharing. Sonali, what is your takeaway from this session?
Whatever the circumstances, or we have problem or we don't have problem, we have challenge or not challenge, whatever the situation is, but the personality test is the like mirror or the great thing which we have to memorize on. And also the one more thing I like when Sachin asked the mood and the difference between mood and states. So it also hit my mind key as there is difference and a great difference.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So Sachin has put the feedback form. Please fill in the feedback form before leaving the session so that we can get to know about it. Thank you so much, Sonali, for sharing your takeaway. Atreya, what's the takeaway for today from this session?
Yeah, okay. So whenever someone asks me, I always get some other thing new that comes up because of the course. So the best thing that happened today, I decided to write down the things that happened in City of Journey. I just started it. See, you can see.
Wow.
It. Maybe not sure. So this is the first time that I'm writing. So that if someone asks me, maybe I can look at this and tell something better.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing the journey. Deepika, what's one takeaway for today from this session?
I got the importance of states today, difference between the mood and state. And yes, I should be more serious that in what state I am. And also the
No,
difference.
you don't need to be serious. You just
No,
need to be aware of the
seriousness, I should
states.
know the states. Yeah, I'm in that mood or I'm in that state. I should be aware about that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful takeaway. Thank you so much for sharing that. Arunaji, what's your takeaway for today from this session?
Yes, people can be with problems, but we don't want to take them as problems, first thing. And knowing your states and moving ahead of them, and don't slip further down. That is very important.
That's so powerful. Thank you so much. Because when you are aware, everything makes a difference. Thank you so much for sharing this takeaway. Anita, what's your takeaway from this session?
Yeah, the takeaway is to read the states regularly. Yeah, and change the vulnerability which you face. You can transform it into power, like you can use it as a power.
That's very
So reading the state daily and in a poetic form, I'll be looking forward to Sonali, sorry, to memorize the state. That will be a good help. And many reformers were there. So I was like very lucky to interact with them, hearing them, how perfect they are and what type of, when they're in average state, they just, which I came to know, like, we don't perform, we just keep daydreaming and all. The action is, we miss out the action part. So,
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your
this,
takeaway.
this session is giving an energy, like, though I'll be completing my sessions and all, last session will be having it. So, but still, it's a
So
great, like,
one hack I would say, I don't want to directly say to the reformers as such, but I would say if you go through the report, it will tell you how to be vulnerable, how to loosen up. And the moment when you do that, you will become much more powerful than before. The more you hold on to yourself.
Vinay,
Yeah.
just one interruption.
Yeah.
I know reformers are always on the gunpoint, but I would like to say something.
Yes,
That is,
please.
reformers, if they try to be in their best state, they are the best people to be around, and they can change the world. They are the change makers, actually.
Yes.
So for reformers especially, the only thing is try to remain in your best state. Just don't go below your good state at all. If you are going there, do something and get back. Right. So reformers have to be in the best state. That is the only requirement for reformers. And Vinay and of course Sachin always hate me being a reformer.
No, we don't.
But
We don't.
it's okay.
No, we never do that. I mean, that's it's a general assumption.
I don't know. I always hear that whenever I am around, I hear that reformer dialogue.
No. It's just a compliment.
Aruna, you're a
in fact, I
reformer,
would say.
like,
Yeah.
Guess
you're a reformer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Arunaji and Anita, for sharing the takeaway. Syed, what's one takeaway from this session? You're muted, Syed.
Okay. See, one thing from this session, I got to know that you can manage the time in a right way and you can lose the weight.
That's so powerful.
Participants has done it.
This is the power of the mastermind. This is the power of the mastermind.
You have to stick to the baseline, and you have to memorize what are the states are there, because these states are include everything, whatever you want to do in your life. I think no more is needed for this to remember this. If you can remember this, then everything can be solved. Like whichever problem you have, you can solve it very easily. If your mood also change, you can make to the good mood by reading and by memorizing the states. You can recall the states and you can make all the position to be in a perfect way.
Thank you so much. It was a great sharing, and you shared whatever you learned. This is the power of the mastermind, that when we get together, we get to learn from each other. Thank you so much. And being in this family, you get to learn so much that you cannot get to learn from anywhere. Deepika, what's your takeaway from this session? You're muted, Deepika. Unmute yourself.
I talk about it already.
Achha, you already shared it? Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
yes.
Nita, what's your one takeaway from today's session?
She also shared.
Who is left out? Anybody?
Pradnya is there.
Pradnya, what's your one takeaway for today?
Awareness about all our states. That is the takeaway. That we should be always aware of our states and we should try to work on it.
Thank you so much for sharing. That was a good one. Sachin, what's your one takeaway for today?
For me, takeaway was like explaining the state. Explaining the state of what is going inside and what is outside. It is also what I learned from right now, that I was confused before, that what was going inside of me and what was I was pretending. And I learned from my mentor, like everyone knows, says, like he described me that what was happening with me. Even I was trying to be in a good state, like good mood. And I always said I am a good state. And I realized that It was a mood. It was not a state. So it was also a breakthrough for me to realize that if we are inside happy, nothing can stop us to be happy outside. And if we are broken inside and we are trying to be happy, that okay, what makes me happy? So I cannot be happy more long time for long duration. And I will be whatever I decide, I will not able to complete because my state is not good. So first of all, I need to find out the way that which area is not in a good state and what is the problem there. So I need to figure out whether it's an end code, whether the baselines are not matching. Maybe because of that, my state is not good. So I need to rectify that. And after once I rectify that, I need to start working towards that so I can able to maintain my state. Because of course the wheel of life should be like round. Of course it should not be perfect 10 on 10 everything, but it should look like a wheel. So that is the purpose that we should maintain all areas of life. Not only like career goes up, finance goes up, everything should be maintained. That is only when we fulfill our life. Then we will know that what is the purpose of life. Once you cover all your wheel of life. So that was the learning for me. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sachin, for sharing that. And it was really important because most of us doesn't know what is the mood and the state. And you gave the clarity in that aspect. Thank you so much. Nita, you have something to share? You raised the hand.
Yeah, I want Samir Sayyed's number. I would like to connect with him.
Yeah, I'll share with you. I'll share with Sachin and he'll share you.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay, thank you. And my takeaway for today is we cannot learn everything by our own. When you get to meet a kind of people the way we are here right now, the mastermind, we get to learn so much in just this time. And that's the power of the mastermind. Thank you so much for being everyone on this moment, Saturday evening at this place. Every Saturday, we'll be having the same mastermind, same place, Zoom, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Yeah, we just got extended. Thank you so much. Sachin, you have anything to share or anything to say?
Done.
See you next week. Same
You
place,
all
same
guys,
time.
everyone, you next week.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, complete your assignment,
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Guys, complete your assignment. Best state, memorize that. Nita, is there? Nita,
Yes.
Raat
Yes,
Kali Ek
I need to.
Babu Mein Aaye, like you have to remember that state also, like the way you
Yeah.
remember the song,
Yeah. Yes, sure.
right?
Right.
Okay.
Bye. Take care.
Bye, take care.
Bye.